Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today's setup is gonna be a little bit different. Everything seems very empty here because I have moved most of my stuff already to a new place, and I think the next video that you're going to see is going to be from the new place. I don't know how the setup is gonna look like, how I'm gonna design my altar, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be similar. Ocean vibes. So today we are looking at what you may expect 7 to 10 days from now, and please feel which messages are for you. Feels like those messages usually feel familiar to you, and what may be for someone else out there. So pick your shell. We have 4 shells here. Stop the video right here if you need some more time. I'm gonna catch you in timestamps. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen the first shell, we are looking at your reading. So let's take tea leaf. By the way, if you've skipped the intro, the altar is gone because I have moved most of my stuff to a new place, and I think the next video that you're going to see is going to be from there. Okay, let's see. What is up? I want 3 cards, pile number 1. If 4th one wants to come out, we'll take it. But I want to focus. I love this. You are highly thought of as the first card for you. Okay. You are highly thought of. One more. Great. And I want one more, please. Okay, that wants to come out. Let's take a look. We're gonna be clarifying these cards. So we're starting with bow. It says you are highly thought of, and this is such a sweet card. I don't know why every time I see it, it's just like, oh, you know. Then we have 10th, temporary situation. We'll look at what it is. Then we have camel, which says persevere and you will overcome problems. Okay. For some of you, when I started this reading and I looked at the camel, I must say I did start having a bit of a tense sensation in my back. So maybe you want to try stretching before you start your day a little bit to warm up your muscles if you tend to have back problems. You don't have to go into full blown workout if you don't want to, you know, just a little bit, like a warm-up. Stretch your back. Okay. Bow, you are highly thought of. Of who? Let's find out. The next 7 to 10 days from now. Of who? Oh, you are highly thought of, and you thought about a lot the next 7 to 10 days from now. There is literally someone thinking about you, and I think they might even show themselves in a dream for you. By the way, happy Halloween. I just looked at my phone, and one of my clients sent me a message in caps lock. Happy Halloween. Great. I hope you're having a good time. I'm not celebrating. I'm not doing anything apart from taking care of bags and moving into a new place. It's not the most shall we put it, I'm not in a celebration mood, but I'm in a very happy mood though, even though I might sound tired, but it's just part of a game when it's a moving day. Okay, let's talk about it a bit more. Who's that? Who is that? Whoever this is, this person has a healing presence about them, I must tell you. Whoever this is, they're very chilled. They probably even would have, you know, healing abilities. I don't know if they know about that or they do anything with it, but this person is very calm and they spread this peace around them. A very tranquil person, if I can put it that way. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? 6 of Pentacles, as well as 10 of Cups. I don't know why, but it does seem like what I'm getting intuitively. I think for a lot of you have forgotten about this. You have done something nice in this person's eyes, and they will want to return the favor. They want to give back the next 7 to 10 days from now. Someone wants to give back, either through a very nice gesture or maybe some kind of a gift or whatever that would be. Maybe they're going to want to take you somewhere. It does seem like you're going to find out about that. This person is not going to keep it in throughout the next 7 to 10 days from now. I think you're going to figure this out because they will come forward, because at the bottom of the deck we have the 6 of Swords here. And it's very sweet. I think for some of you, this is your partner. And almost seems to me you might accomplish something. You're minding your own business. You might accomplish something for yourself. You know what I mean? It's not like you're showing off or you're talking about it a lot. That's what I'm sensing. And someone is going to be like, hey, well done. Like, can you see how good you've done? Almost like they're proud of you. Someone is really, really proud of you the next 7 to 10 days from now. And it feels very nice. It feels very nice. It feels very given. There's a lot of love, pile 1. A lot of appreciation and love from someone. And I don't want to put you in a box and say this is going to be only from your partner, from maybe your friend, your family member. But regardless of whatever the case here, it does seem like it almost feels emotional. You know when someone does something and you're like, oh my God, this is so sweet. That's how it feels like to me. One more card. Wow, okay, you wanna, yeah, what did I say? The King of Cups is here. After the 10 of Cups. Someone is super loving the next 7 to 10 days from now. And whoever this person is, they adore you. I must say, they adore you. And I think for a lot of you, you know that already. But they're going to do something that is going to literally make your week. You know what I mean? They're going to make your week. I really love seeing this, pile 1. Okay. Let's talk about other things. Let's talk about temporary situation. So for some of you, this is straight away like heads up, saying if you are in a difficult situation right now, no, it is temporary. Things will be solved. Yeah, death. As well as the 4 of Pentacles. If you're struggling at your home, in your home, or anything to do with investments or your work, it's saying that difficult situation is temporary. See how quick it's changing. Death came through as the first card, saying done and over with something that was maybe on your mind for some time. And I'd say keep your eyes open when it comes to investments, or for some of you there is a message, put some money aside if you have a feeling you may need it, because you're gonna be happy whenever the time will come. Now for others of you, I'm getting quite an interesting story. I'm hearing a temporary work situation. What is that about? Yeah, temporary work situation. If you want to change something about your maybe where you work or what it is that you do, you're gonna come up with an idea that is going to take you out of that, wonder stage almost. Something that kept happening or you were thinking about for some time, it's saying it's going to be solved the next 7 to 10 days from now. So if you're looking for a sign, or if you're looking for maybe an idea or clarity, it's coming the next week. And I can't, again, tell you for all of you what is that exactly about, because there's going to be so many stories, but there's something to do with your foundation overall. And foundation can be work, colleagues, right? For me, I don't know why I'm picking up colleagues from 3 of Pentacles here. Finances, maybe feeling better in the place where you're at, etc., right? Foundation for me, every time I think of foundation, right? it is also connected to your spine. So what people notice sometimes, maybe someone needs to hear that, what people notice sometimes when they have problems with their back, usually what is happening, they're not feeling safe. They're not feeling that they have a strong foundation, and that is why it somehow is shown in our bodies. Okay, camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. What is happening with the camel here? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King and the Queen of Cups here. If you do have any issues with partner, or even I'd say a family member, someone whom you're really close to, you're overcoming some kind of issues, problems, maybe you're coming up with a solution of some sort about something. Justice. If you're gonna be dealing with legalities, you're finding an answer that I think you are seeking for. You were seeking for. Now, for some others of you, if you know that you want to do something, and that includes formalities, make sure you look it up maybe a couple of days prior, so that you can, I don't know why, someone needs to do it prior in order to feel more peaceful, because it's all about here, I don't know why, Pal 1, back, foundations, then that camel came through, you know, and it's a lot to do with finding your stable ground here and feeling stable overall. And for some of you, in order to do that, there are somehow formalities are going to be involved. So maybe either you working in a field that is authoritative, or in some kind of institution or legalities, whatever that would be, or you're gonna be the one who will need some kind of papers signed. We have the Page of Cups. As well as Lovers. Yeah, you're making some kind of a decision. And I think it's to do with some kind of documents. You may be signing some kind of important documents. And I think for others of you, if you're waiting for a piece of paper, you are getting it the next 7 to 10 days from now. For some of you, quite specific, both parties are going to be happy with the outcome. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing. But let's take a look at other things. I don't have my yes or no cards with me because I literally have I actually even packed these decks. The last moment I was like, nah, I forgot about the 7 to 10 day prediction because I had everything already packed and I moved it all. So the last minute I took it with me. I was like, oh my God. All right, let's take a look at your some kind of important relationship the next week. Again, I'm not gonna tell you what this is gonna be about, what kind of particular relationship, but let's see what is important. What do you need to know? Tell me a story. We have the Page of Cups coming up again. We have, oh beautiful, we have the 6 of Cups. This is sweet. This is sweet. There is some kind of a gift coming through here. You are being honored, I must say, by someone. Someone is highly looking up to you. Okay, and the 3 of Swords. Now, this is quite interesting. I want to clarify this. What is that about? What is that about? Okay, heartache put to rest. That's what I heard. I'm hearing weird sentences sometimes, I'm sorry. So the heartache is somehow being put to rest by someone here. Almost like you're gonna be dealing with a person who's, I think we talked about it already, didn't we? About those healing qualities of a person. someone is going to feel very healing the next 7 to 10 days from now. And it's going to be difficult to leave for that person. Maybe someone has to go, or someone's going to, it doesn't have to be like go. Maybe someone's going to be talking to you and be like, okay, I have to hang up even, or okay, I have to go to my own place if that's a visitation. And they don't want to go. So almost like, it sounds like you'd spend time with someone and they don't want to leave your house. They're like, oh, I'm going to miss you. And overall, whatever this connection is, it feels almost soothing. That this person can heal someone's heart space. Maybe this is your energy, but you're both working on same levels. You have such a nice conversation and some kind of therapeutic meet, I must say, or conversation even over the phone for some of you. It's gonna feel like there's everything, this conversation was everything I needed that week. Almost like all the burdens were put down or taken away by this person by just spending time with them. This is quite interesting, and I really, really love how I'm feeling in pile number 1, especially when I'm looking at these cards. But it's gonna be sad at one point. Oh, bottom of the deck, I didn't even notice. 2 of Cups, here you go. This is one of your soul tribe members, and that's why it's gonna feel so intense and so beautiful, and that's why these 2 people might not even want to go. But overall, it does seem like someone's presence is going to be healing someone else's heart space. Sweet. Hey, so tribe, thank you very much for coming back. Love you as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello tribe, if you have skipped the intro, my altar is gone because I have moved most of my stuff already. So next time you're gonna see a video, I believe is going to be from a new place. So pile 2, let's see what we have for you. Let's pull 3 cards from the Tea Leaf Tarot. Let's see. By the way, happy Halloween, guys. I don't have anything ready for Halloween. See, we don't really celebrate Halloween here. What we do have is, how is it called in English? Let me check. I have it on my calendar. All Saints Day, when people are going and visiting their deceased graves. So it's a whole thing, tradition, and also because I'm moving, there's a lot happening, so I was like, I don't even know what I want to do, and I don't think I do have enough time, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But overall, I think you've noticed I'm not a person who's going to who's gonna have loads of pumpkins or maybe a little Christmas tree on the side. I don't know why. I somehow treat this differently, and almost like this is work, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. I'm weird. Something has happened in July, or is going to be happening in July, and that is quite important for you guys. Too many not feeling it. Okay, so we have July, then we have Forest, muddled, unclear thinking, as well as Desk. Pay attention to your work. Let's talk about July here. What is that talking about? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the King of Pentacles. Is someone getting married in July, or did get married in July? If so, congratulations, because this seems like it. It seems like it. Or 2 people are finding their way back to one another, and it doesn't have to be only the romantic relationship here. Almost like 2 people are finding a way back to one another, or they did in July already. I don't know why this came through, but this is quite important here if we're seeing this month. Maybe it's like your heads up, And we have the Queen of Cups. Some kind of gathering is happening. There's a lot of people in a picture here. A lot of people in the picture. It can be that someone is juggling two people at once and they're like, I don't know what to choose. Oh, damn, look at this. Look at this. Queen of Pens, King of Pens, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Something quite important happened, maybe even for your family in July, or is about to happen. What is that about? Tell me. There's a lot of people I know in the picture. We have the Magician. Something is coming to fruition here. We have the Four of Pentacles, an investment for some of you, or maybe saving money, or you have been doing that, and July you're gonna be able to get it for whatever it is that you have been saving for, or whatever it is that you have been working on. This is way ahead of this reading, isn't it? But somehow you need to know about this. Yeah, I must say, you're gonna get clarity about some kind of venture of yours, and it's to do with I think some of you don't see a clear picture just yet, and that's why we have the unclear thinking as well as the Seven of Cups. Can I make it happen, or can I not? A bit like injustice here. I think okay, I know why this is here. What is going to be happening the next 7 to 10 days from now, you're going to have a clearer picture. I can't speak anymore, guys. You're going to have a clearer picture about what to do regarding some kind of a goal that is way ahead. You know what I mean? That is way ahead. So if there is anything that needs to be signed, or you did sign anything, you know, you might decide to make some kind of a change in your life the next year, or you had already. And somehow you need to know about this now. Yeah, because it does seem like you're not recognizing something behind the scenes here, and your attention is being brought to almost like this is a heads up for you, saying something is going to end, and it has to end in order for you to see things clearly. Almost like there is that, you know, stone in the shoe. You want to run fast, but you can't because there's that stone in the shoe. And you like, it's just a little stone, you know, and the more you run, the more it hurts. And that's why it's weird how I'm explaining it, right? And that's why you're going to be shown that that stone is actually a major issue, and it affects your performance. So please interpret this your own way, you know, whatever it means to you here. But you are acknowledging something big time here, and you're gonna be like, you know what, now I need to get rid of that stone. The more I run, the bigger it feels, because my feet is hurting already. Something needs to be done and over with here. And maybe you didn't want to pay attention to that for some time, or you were just too busy to ignore it. It can be that way. You were maybe too busy taking care of people or dealing with situations, responsibilities that you did ignore it for some time. There's gonna be something that will come to light that has been ignored, that you're gonna have to face the next 7 to 10 days from now. Okay, so let's take a look at the Forest. Muddled and clear thinking. We have the Knight of Cups, a very specific situation here. If you can see in the forest, in between those trees, we have a bit of water, it seems like there, as well as in this Knight of Cups as well. Here you go. See that? It seems like for some of you, if you're gonna be feeling like you need clarity, go by the water or forest, one or the other. It's going to clear your headspace, and I do believe that there is some kind of a connection to either your guides or ancestors in the forest. I don't know why, but this is important for some of you. If you need clarity, go there, if you can, obviously. And it seems like you're gonna be doing that. For a lot of you, you already done that before, and you know how well it works for you. Okay. Great. We have the Ten of Cups as well. Yeah, so whatever felt like it was cloudy for you here, you're getting your answer, and it can come through from a particular person here, which is the King of Wands. So this is someone who probably likes to travel, is charismatic, driven, action-oriented person, whoever this is. And I wouldn't be surprised if you've been stuck in some kind of a mist in one situation in your life. Don't be surprised if that King of Wands will come out of nowhere almost, because I'm imagining that King of Wands coming out of that forest with a proposal saying, hey, how about that? And you're like, damn, this is great, thank you so much. This feels romantic here. Maybe if you had any kind of doubts when it comes to your romance, I'd say you are getting a message and clarity about where you want to take it, as well as where this person wants to take it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. Maybe one of you have felt like meh lately, and something was on hold, or someone didn't maybe act the way that they should have. And I'm not talking about those, situations where people comment sometimes, I've been waiting for a person for 2 years, we're not communicating, but I'm still waiting for them. No, I don't like to read about such situations, because in my mind it doesn't make sense. Why would one person do that to themselves? But here it does seem like you have been communicating with one another, and maybe there was some kind of a bump on the road. Would it be energetically? Would it be something that one of you had to have been going through and that impacted relationship? And it feels good. There is clarity when it comes to your love life. If you had a problem with your partner, your husband, your wife, it's coming to light. The Four of Pentacles, I must say, it's coming out here in pile number 2 as well. So I'm already getting a collective vibe for an overall 7 to 10 days from whenever you're watching this video. I'd say put money aside, or if you have been thinking about investing, maybe research. Okay? Anything else here? Yeah, it does seem like you're gonna be very thoughtful the next 7 to 10 days from now. I'm not saying that you are not, but it's somehow your head has been clouded the past months, and maybe a lot was going on for you, and you're finding your ways to clarity. I'm seeing clarity. The sun is shining. I know what I need to do next. Would it be in partnerships or connected to your stability here? So let's take a look at desk. I'm going to leave the 3 cards out. Let's take a look at the desk. Pay attention to your work. What is that about? Pay attention to your work. It can come through as, yes, Nine of Pentacles, whoever has their own businesses, or you are bosses, entrepreneurs, you're seeking for that, that would be a great week to focus on it. Don't allow distractions, this is saying, but I feel like overall you're going to be very focused on taking your business or your career to another level, and you're very driven here. You are very driven, I must say. Look at these cards. Right? Nine of Pentacles. I know how much I have. I think if you do have your own business, there's going to be a lot happening in a good way. And if you've been waiting for clients coming your way, I'd say you're going to be quite busy. Or there's that coming in. Your relationship with clients or customers is going to be great. You are almost like you're going to be feeling that you need to focus on that more so. Maybe you took some time off, or things were not as you wanted them before, and you're intuitively feeling that, you know what, I don't care how hard I need to work, but I'm gonna make it happen. And you making it happen, you building something for yourself the next 7 to 10 days from now. Would it be a good relationship with colleagues, with partners, or you're building up your either a new business of some sorts, or what's the word I'm looking for? Your reputation? Hope it's making sense here. Anything else? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, see how many calculations we have in this card in particular. This card is, every time it pops up in the reading, I read it a bit differently depending on what's surrounding. This seems like, for some of you, you somehow adjusting your partners. You are reorganizing something about your career or business. And whatever that you won't like, you putting it to trash. Literally, like I'm seeing someone, you know, as if they would be writing things down for themselves, and it's not how they like it. It doesn't turn out to be a great thing, and they just crumble the paper and straight to the bin. They're like, nah, but I'm gonna keep on going. You know what I mean? And I think this is the energy that would, almost like you are very disciplined the next 7, 10 days from now. You're very disciplined, you're very focused, you know that you can take this to new heights, and you're gonna be doing that. Pile 2. Okay, let's take a look at your relationship. Any kind of relationship. I won't put you in a box. Let me have a sip of a drink. Is there anything important about relationship the next 7 to 10 days from now? We have the Queen of Wands. I keep hearing professional engagement. I don't know why this whole reading feels very professional here. Look, the Chariot, the Queen of Wands. Look at this Queen of Wands here, how professional she is. She's like, hello, I'm crisp, you know? It's... I'd say this is a great week for business partnerships, for interviews. What's happening in your relationships? Yeah, Hangman came out reversed, and I felt it reversed. Like I'm hearing the road is smooth, it's clear. But I'm picking this up as you here, this Queen of Wands. Yeah, and strength. Leo, anyone? It's all about you guys. Intuitively, I'm not picking up that this is someone else. It seems like the relationship that you're going to be working on is yourself and self-discipline. And I don't want to try and force myself to feel the other way, because that's what I'm seeing. If you want to interpret these cards your own way, you can, for your own relationship. But overall, look, even the way these two women look like, this is the same person. Finding strength, being patient with myself, looking at things from a different perspective. You know, that representation of crumbling that piece of paper and saying, nah, I need to wait, I need to write more, or I need to come up with a bigger plan, better plan. It's fine, I'm gonna improve, right? I'm gonna improve. You're very focused and determined. AF, pile number 2, I must say. So work on self is going to be your main focus here, and you're going to be succeeding big time. We do have all 3 major arcanas here, plus the Queen of Wands that we're starting with. Big time for self-care, and I think you're going to come up with things that you don't even expect yourself. Okay, so keep on going, pal 2. Tribe, thank you very much for coming back. Love you as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. Whoever have chosen pile number 3, let's see what we have for you the next 7 to 10 days from now. All right, we have the star coming out first, and it says guaranteed success. Well, we'll take it. We like that, don't we? All right, don't shout at me, tarot. Okay, We have vulture coming through, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Don't get scared. We're going to be clarifying that. One more. You want two more? We'll take two more. Okay. Let's take a look at what else we have. Chair empty, someone is living your life. As well as vine, seek out information that will help you. Okay, so let's see. Pile number 3. What are you successful at? The next 7 to 10 days from now. Let's let gravity do the work. Patience. No, I'm joking. Something that you have been working on for a while, it's coming to fruition. Your patience is paying off. Pile number 3. Your patience is paying off. Yeah, it's like you're coming out of that stagnancy here. And for some of you, there is something to do with your mental health here. In a couple of cards, and star sitting next to the guaranteed success, and we're clarifying star with the 8 of swords here. Then we have the vulture, depression, anxiety, right? Worry that someone is against you. Now, how I'm picking this up, there's a lot of things in your head, have been lately, and the success is about that anxiety and making up stories in your own head that are keeping you stuck here. I think you are coming out of it successfully, or at least improving. So these tying in quite nicely here. Especially if some of you have been feeling a little bit, I'm hearing paranoia. So you're gonna figure out how to deal with that. And it can be something to do with mental health. For some of you, I'm sorry if you have been going through that, but you're coming out of this now. You're coming out of this now. Your home life is improving as well. I really like seeing that here. Your home life is thriving, as well as if you do have any celebration planned, or if you are planning one. Obviously, if you're not restricted in your country, it's going to be a successful celebration, that someone might need to know about that, because someone put a lot of effort in it. Okay, let's talk about vulture a bit more. We have the high priestess. Yeah, it does seem like I'm seeing 7 of cups in my mind. Maybe someone said something to you, or you drew cards for yourself, or maybe you watched a general reading and you maybe applied some kind of message that wasn't really for you, and that's why you got confused. And this is your heads up when it comes to the next 7 days. Can't speak. 7 to 10 days from now. Don't confuse yourself. Some of you may be watching too many tarot readings online, and that's giving you confusion, which is leading you to this stagnant energy. There needs to be a balance, this is saying, between giving your power away for a tarot reading and actually, watching a video and saying, okay, I'm going to take this with myself and I'm going to make shit happen. You know what I mean? Rather than expecting something to hear and not doing anything but just listening to, different stories, what you're being told. It does seem like you need to come out of this, and especially those who, you have been doing that. It's saying go out and live. Go out and live and come back to it if you need an advice. Because some of you don't really need advice here. I don't know why. So I'm sorry if this is not you. I just had to put it out there for someone. Yeah, balance the energies out. But overall, it does seem like when it comes to any kind of anxieties or depressions, you are dealing with it here, especially with a star. You're coming out of some kind of a stuck mindset also here. Whatever that was that kept you stuck here. Now, for some of you, don't let anyone take away from you, because that's when you're going to feel that someone might be against you. Don't give too much. Don't give too much. And I know it can be difficult when, if that's a family member, for example, but it's all about balance. It's all about balance. And yes, even if someone is your family member, doesn't mean that they can do whatever or they can act however, right? It's saying have a really good balance between giving and taking. Otherwise, it might worry you the next 7 to 10 days from now. And that's not something that you need. So let's talk about 𝒅𝒊𝒕𝒉. Someone is living your life. We have the Queen of Cups. Maybe someone has to go somewhere, or you are moving for some of you. See, we have distance. With this Page of Cups here, every time I look at it, I'm looking at that plane first of all. And it seems like this page came from somewhere else or it's about to leave, right? And I'd say for some of you, someone has to go yeah. Now of Wands in this deck in particular too, every time I look at it, I know that this person they don't live where they at, or they're not from that place. Because this reminds me of Egypt, and the way this person is dressed is very unconventional in a way for that place. You know what I mean? It doesn't match, it doesn't suit. I think someone is going somewhere. I think you may be leaving yourself. You may be leaving someone. So maybe you're going to a place. I'm hearing I have to go. I have to go. Or you may hear about someone needing to go. Sorry, one card flew past. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, almost like someone gets some kind of opportunity and they have to go. Now, I'm not going to put you in a box and say this is only you or someone else, because it can be vice versa. But I got the opportunity. It sounds amazing. I have to go. And that's why we have the chair empty. There's an extra chair left. You know what I mean? And it's empty. Okay, let's take a look at the vine. Seek out information that will help you. Seek out information that will help you. Okay, someone that you know, if you're gonna need advice about something the next 7 to 10 days from now, you do have a person in your circle that you might have forgotten about, that they might be professional in that specific field, or they know people, and it's just saying if you're gonna need advice or help of some sort, or professional help, sit for a minute and think about connections. Because it reminds me of a situation where someone would pay double the price when someone else would be like, hey, but didn't you know that, for example, Jack does this job and he could have done it for you? Or he's very good in that, and you wouldn't take that amount of money. You know what I mean? It's not about using people, it's about still giving back to them, but not overpaying or not going the hard way. You know what I mean? We have the Six of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, something is handed to you here. Something, okay, this is saying don't reject help. Don't reject help. Don't be overprotective. You can take help from someone who is familiar or someone who is around you already. Okay? So let's take a look at your relationship. The next 7 to 10 days from now, I'm not going to be specifying what kind of relationship that's going to be, because it can be different for all of you, but let's see what is the most important thing to know. Your relationship the next 7 to 10 days from now, pile 3. We have the Nine of Swords. It does seem like some kind of a person might be holding you back or giving you anxiety here. Or maybe you are doing that yourself. If you tend to worry about people yourself, you know, you're like, oh, I worry how they doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. I worry how they doing. Do they need help? Are they okay? You worry about someone who's quite close to you. Yeah. Or you are worried about someone who is maybe who has some kind of addiction problem here. And that's why maybe you do have a bit of trigger from the outside here with that vulture card, depression and anxiety, you know. Maybe it's adding on to your own anxiety, but from someone else. We have the 5 of Wands, yeah, because it does seem like some kind of connection, relationship in your life is not giving you peace. It's not giving you peace, and this is someone that you know about. What should you do, pile number 3? It's saying you... This is weird. Let me pull one more card. Okay, this is vice versa. That's exactly what I thought. This is one or another. It's saying either if you know that, for example, you have a child, I mean a grown-up kid, right, already, and they do have some kind of addiction, obviously you're going to be worried. If you know that this is your case, right? Don't push messages to fit and don't get terrified here. This is okay. If this is the situation where someone has some kind of addiction, this thing approach that person with love. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about a situation where a person was abusive to you to approach them with love. I mean, yes, you can, but how much can you take? You know, how much can you take? How much love can you give? You know, and then what's going to happen then? Now, there's one more thing. It's saying maybe it's time to end, for some others of you, that anxiety that is being caused by someone else, some kind of conflicts here. Maybe it's time for it to go. And I think you're going to be shown that. You will know where you stand here, in which side of a story. Either it's, I'm done with this. I'm literally hearing some of you saying, I'm done with this. This is not for me. I don't want to take on this on my shoulders. It's too much. I tried and it's too much. Nah, sayonara, you know. And this is someone that you keep having a clash with, you know, or someone who doesn't listen. And there's gonna be a decision that will be made from your side the next week, I believe. We're on different time frames, 7 to 10 days from now. Why I'm saying that? Because we on different time frames. It can be, you know, 2 weeks from now for some of you, but this is quite an intense message here. So if it's not your story, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, please leave it for other people who need to hear that. Okay, pile 3. So I hope that this made sense, tribe. Thank you very much for coming back, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 4. So whoever has chosen this shell, let's see what we have for you in the next 7 to 10 days from now. I can't speak, guys, today. It's been a long moving day. That's why we have no altar anymore. And I'm still staying in the old place. But I think the next video you're going to see is going to be in the new one already. I think it's 12. Time I'm moving in 10 years. 12. Yeah. Never settling, hey? It just happens that way for me. Is there anyone else out there who is the same? I mean, I love having my own, you know, to make house home, if you know what I mean, but it just happens that I need to be somehow detached and to keep on moving and exploring and kind of seeing how living in one place or one town feels like. But again, it happens quite naturally. So one more, please. One more. I want one more card for pile 4. Nope. Messy. I think this deck is the messiest, but it's good if you just want the cards to fly. I kind of feel that this is the one. Right, so what we have: grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. We have boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And we have older man, dealings or relationship with older man. Okay, let's see what is the story the next 7 to 10 days from now. Pile 4. All right. Okay, there's a lot to say, pile 4. Let's clarify grasshopper situations in the balance that require careful handling. We'll take those two. We have the Ace of Swords as well as the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, what I heard straight away for some of you out there, protect your ideas. It's not that anyone is coming after them, but I don't know why it's coming through that way. Protect your ideas. So almost seems like a situation where you just started thinking about something and it's saying maybe don't go around talking about it until it's done, or once you feel ready and you feel like this is it and I know it's gonna happen for sure. It sounds like, you know, happiness likes silence a bit, but when it comes to projects or some kind of ventures or ideas, and I think you're going to be quite careful about what it is that you give out or say to other people the next 7 to 10 days from now. I wouldn't be surprised if moon would come up in this reading, but I just saw a vision of a moon, so you feel very mysterious the next 7 to 10 days from now. You're like, I'm doing my thing, I know what I'm working on, I'm very passionate about what it is that I'm thinking about. Maybe you're planning a trip or you're planning something about your life, but I feel like this is further than 7 to 10 days from now, whenever you're going to accomplish it. Some kind of long-term plans here that you're going to be very careful about the way you lay your plan out, if I can put it that way. You're going to be like, got this idea, not going to tell ya, no, I'm going to succeed because I can get whatever I set my mind to. Still fresh stages of idea. Need to learn more about it, and or waiting for some kind of piece of information to come through, right? Mysterious, pile 4. You're not that type of people who disclose a lot about yourself, I feel. But it's to do with some kind of personal goals. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay, what's gonna be happening in the next 7 to 10 days from now? Ace of Pentacles, we love seeing that here. We have, we have the Chariot. We have the Seven of Swords. As well as Strength. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Okay, so you need to play harder, this is saying. And I think that's something that you're going to be doing, pile 4. You're going to be playing harder. What I mean by that, you're going to be putting extra effort in your goal or idea or project, career, whatever that would be for you. Relationship, maybe. Relationship goals, right? But it does seem like what you don't know and what you need to know here is that you have more potential than you may give yourself credit for sometimes. And I know that with Queen of Wands, you know that you can achieve a lot, but it seems like maybe the next week you're gonna have a bit of a doubt, but that doubt will be gone very quickly. And I think some of you will have to hear about this now, because maybe you are in the midst of it. You can achieve more than you think, pile number 4. I'm seeing if you need a job and if you're jobless and you're looking for an opportunity, go and grab it yourself. Increase your efforts. Grab that coin yourself. Grab that pentacle, right? Sorry, 1 second, need to adjust the camera because you couldn't see half of the side. But yeah, there's something about working hard in order to achieve the goal that you have in your mind. And it seems like intuitively you already kind of know about it, because I'm looking at this third eye. You know that you need to maybe stretch a little bit, stretch yourself a bit more, but maybe you're afraid. It does seem like you're afraid of something good happening here. You're like, oh my God, like I know I'm gonna be successful, but you almost also like you're afraid of your own success. You're being held back from it because of your subconscious fear, and you're like, oh, how do I go about this? You know exactly how to go about that, but you're afraid. And it's saying, keep on pushing. You can get there. How far you've come already. When it comes to your goals, I must say, I think you're going to find that there will be a very grounded and a very good opportunity the next 7 to 10 days from now. There is something tangible that you are holding, and you're seeing it grow. You are seeing it grow. And yes, you had to go through a lot of things, I'm feeling, for pile 2 in order to 4. Maybe you wanted to listen to 2 too. Maybe you have gone through quite a lot of shit to get to where you are now, and you're like, okay, so I'm nearly there, now what? And then you're like, oh, what do I do about this? So I'm smiling as I'm talking because it feels like you're intimidated by some kind of success here. And but I know you're not gonna hold yourself back. Older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. A very sweet soul connection that is coming through here. Dealings. Oh, geez, what is happening with pile 4? Am I clumsy? The Emperor had to come out. Makes sense with the older man here. Okay, let me put these back. Thank you very much. Okay. So you're dealing with some kind of either figure of authority or someone who is older, a masculine, older energy. Someone who has their life structured and someone knows how to make things happen. And it seems like this person is waiting for you to come for advice if you need them, but they're not gonna come to you and say, hey, do this, or hey, do that, I'm gonna help you, because they don't want to take the power from you. They don't want you to feel that you are less somehow. This is a very nice energy, I must say. I don't know why I'm getting into such specific situation here, but I think for some of you this might be your partner even. Let's see, dealings or relationship with an older man. Yeah, this is sweet. What did I say? This is super, super sweet. It seems like someone will have some kind of a connection that is... This is all about love here. You are going to feel a lot of love when communicating with an older person who does have quite a lot of masculine energy about them. And I think... for some of you, this connection, I don't know why I'm feeling that way. It might be a bit of an unexpected turn of events. Some of you already know this person, you're with them, your relationship will be improving. A lot of romance in the air, I must say. For some others of you, it does seem like some kind of connection that you didn't see as romantic might turn that way. Okay, I'm gonna join this last card as reading about your relationships, guys. I'm not gonna tell you if I'm reading for exactly romantic, because relationship is relationship. What else do you need to know about your relationships the next 7 to 10 days from now? Queen of Swords. Let's see. There is that sweetness, very, very sweet energy is coming through here. Some kind of a wish is coming through when it comes to relationship, whatever relationship that would be. And if you needed to make a decision regarding a female, you're gonna be happy with the outcome. Don't know why, but that's for someone out there. You're gonna be happy with the outcome. We have the Empress and the Emperor coming through here. Not that this is the same story, like this one, but this is quite important here for me. You do have someone who has your back, and you know that. It's not that they're gonna have to help you out somehow. It more so feels like you're gonna feel very safe when it comes to your relationship the next 7-10 days from now. If you had some kind of discussion with a female, or maybe even argument for some of you, before, you are sorting everything out. Overall, I must say for pile 4, you feeling quite magnetic to people the next week or so. So you might notice how people are showing you attention, or I want to see. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I'm gonna say this, pile 4. We have a saying in my country, I don't know how to translate it for you, but we say, people are attracted to me, or everyone needs my attention like flies get attached to shit. But this is not in a bad way, pile 4. And this feels sweet. Look at this, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, but I don't know why, but it's just rang in my ear like flies to shit, Okay, enough. Let's see what else. Yeah, and these are mostly people that you know of. These are the people that you know of. I'm not seeing that this is mostly focused on some, like new connections coming in. I think people will maybe show themselves again, reappear in your life, or you'll become closer to a couple of people whom you already know of. But overall, very sweet vibe. Yeah, very sweet vibe. It does seem like some kind. Do you remember how I talked about the clash of some sorts, or did I say discussion or argument, something along those lines? And like it's being sorted here. You're talking about something from the past that was an argument, in order to kind of you approaching any discussion or argument from the past from a very peaceful mindset. You're like, okay, yeah, I took notes what I did wrong, and this other person have to taken notes. So overall, good stuff when it comes to your relationships. Yeah, chill. So pile number 4, I hope this made sense. Tribe, thank you very much for coming back. Love you as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.